Hey guys, I'm just going to make a short video about the Shape America National Standards for Physical Literacy. This stuff is on page 8 of your textbook. You can find your textbook on your bookshelf. So let me just go through. There's 5 of these standards, and you'll need these for for an assignment that asks you to list these standards. So standard number 1. The physically literate individual demonstrates competency in a variety of motor skills and movement patterns. Kind of the way we're going to use these standards is we want to use these to assess the quality of our program. And if our program is a good program, students will be able to demonstrate competency in a variety of motor skills and movement patterns. These are locomotor skills, like when you're moving from one place to another, when students are physically moving geographically in a room or a gym or on a playground. There are non-locomotor skills where you're not going anywhere, but maybe you're stretching or you're doing jumping jacks or you're performing coordination types of drills, standing on one foot, that sort of thing. Manipulative skills where you're manipulating an object, like you're kicking a ball or catching a ball or throwing a beanbag or using a hula hoop, something where you're manipulating an object. Rhythmic skills like dancing, and then game skills like different types of sports and games that you would play. So you want your students to be able to demonstrate competency in a variety of different movements and motor skills. That's standard 1. Standard 2, the physically literate individual applies knowledge of concepts, principles, strategies, and tactics related to movement and performance. So what we want to see our students do is to be able to strategize when they play different games, when they do different activities. We want them to be able to use a strategy. We want them to be able to work together with teammates. We want them to be able to pass. We want them to be able to work together when they're doing tag games, be able to play in teams, and develop different strategies. And we ought to be able to assess that. We ought to be able to watch them play and see that they're able to come up with different concepts and strategies and tactics to help them. Standard 3, the physically literate individual demonstrates the knowledge and skills to achieve and maintain a health-enhancing level of physical activity and fitness. So there are major health benefits to physical activity, and our students need to understand what those health benefits are. They need to have the knowledge of how to exercise and how to move and how to maintain, how to use physical activity to maintain their health and maintain their fitness. So they need to understand basic parts of fitness. Fitness testing is one of the ways that you can do this. Teaching vocabulary related to fitness is another way that you can do this. But they need to be able to demonstrate the knowledge and skills to maintain a healthy life. Standard number 4, the physically literate individual exhibits responsible personal and social behavior that respects themselves and others. So we need to use the platform of physical education to teach students how to work with others, how to respect others, how to appreciate others, how to serve others, how to work together in teams, and work together with lots of different types of people, boys and girls working together, different backgrounds, different races, different religions, different economics. But they need to be able to demonstrate responsible personal behavior and social behavior. A lot of this has to do with how you manage your classroom and how you incorporate positive lessons into what you do with your class. Standard number 5, the physically literate individual recognizes the value of physical activity for health, enjoyment, challenge, self-expression, and social interaction. So we want to make sure that we're teaching all of these things. The students need to see the value of activity for health reasons, but they need to really enjoy what they're doing. It would be great if they can really fall in love with a particular activity that they're able to use and able to stay with well into adulthood, that enhances their health. They need to enjoy a challenge. They need to enjoy seeing themselves improve at activities. They need to be able to use these things to express themselves, whether that be through dancing or gymnastics or playing sports. And it needs to enhance their social interaction. They need to see time in PE class and time playing sports and doing other physical activities with friends is something that's an enjoyable social thing and a healthy thing for them to do. So those are your 5 standards. Those are on page 8. That's the Shape America National Standards for Physical Literacy. And you should be able to assess your PE programs by evaluating your students and how they perform and how they understand things, and see that all 5 of those standards are being met by your students.